my computer.
Really? Let me see.
Yeah,
I think what Terry's trying to say is that they're accusing me of hacking into the International Village
I'm not
computer.
saying that.
no,
No?
no.
I don't understand.
That's not what I
have a
heard.
copy of
Let's
the-
go off
of
the
the,
meeting.
Someone.
I'm
budget
reading,
sent
I'm
it to
reading
you.
an email from the property manager sent out to all the board members.
And I don't,
making it a-
well, I
are you
didn't
making
get
it
it,
a
and I
part
don't
of the
understand
record?
it, and I wanna read it.
And give it to her to make it part of the record and don't put it in your pocket, Terry.
Yeah, that shouldn't be in your pocket.
What the hell are you doing?
Wait, let me see.
He's pulling a different.
I just wanna see if it was sent out to
Come
everyone.
on.
Open a meeting and it'll all become a record.
I don't know what in the world it's all about, to tell you the truth. We have a copy of the accountant's, budget,
And was
and I got
provided,
it from Maureen personally, so I don't know what the problem is.
me too.
Let's go on with the meeting.
Maureen actually physically gave me a copy
We were
of
all together.
the
She
budget
printed it out
from the
while we were there.
accountant.
Not if Terry-
Absolutely
if
not, that
Terry
was
is-
never a part of
She
anything.
printed it out for us while we
Yeah.
stood there
Everybody
in
can
her
make a
office.
budget.
Yeah.
In her office.
But anyway-
she printed out-
If anybody'd like
I
a
have
copy of
look.
that, I have 10 copies here.
He's such a
I call the meeting to order.
I
It's
want to see a copy of
7:45.
that email, and I think we're entitled as board members to see a copy of that email,
You-
not
you-
in your pocket.
You've been sent it, I saw you copy. I don't want you to. You have it. I saw it, you were copied, you have it in your email.
I want it right now.
I
You
will
have
send
it in your
I'll
pocket.
forward it to your email.
You have it in your pocket. Let me read it right now. Because I don't know
No, I'm not
what,
gonna-
I don't know what somebody's being accused of.
I don't know.
I got this from Maureen personally.
I didn't hear all of it, could we have it read
Printed it
again?
out by Maureen.
You wanna hear it again?
And I want to know where Maureen is.
We want to hear it again.
Here, Maureen just sent me, I am sorry, I'm still in Boynton Beach. I will email when I'm on the way. So,
The whole thing is a fraud, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I really,
it's a fraud.
yeah,
Jeez.
it's a fraud.
Okay.
Maureen doesn't hesitate to lie.
I see
And
8
she
people,
lied.
I call the meeting to order at 7:45.
Can you say the word penetration a couple more times?
You don't want to get too excited in your condition.
Jerry, you're
Tell
sitting.
Merle that I penetrated your.
Here.
Edwin Kaufman.
Sometimes.
Francis Mesro. Present. Michael Schenkel. Dan Coco. Charles Fitzpatrick.
Here.
Doug Myers. Learn to speak. Doug Wolf. We have a quorum.
You still have 2 budgets.
First item on the agenda is approval of the meeting minutes from October 17th, 2011. Is there anyone to object to waiving the reading of the minutes and to approve it?
I object, isn't that the meeting where we didn't have a balanced budget yet, we wanted to do all the spending? Is that the same meeting?
Do you have the minutes there? But anyway, is there any objection to approval?
Is there a motion to waive the reading of the minutes of October 17th and approve them as presented? Pardon?
How long would it take to read them?
Not long. Do you want me to read the October minutes?
No?
Nobody wants you to read it.
We forgot what happened.
No, we're gonna be here all night, guys.
I make a motion to waive the reading of the minutes. Is there a second?
I'll second
Is there any objection?
Who made the second?
it.
Any objection?
I don't know who made the second. Please,
I
John.
did.
Coco. Motion carries unanimously.
I think there was an opposition, wasn't
There's
there?
opposition?
Didn't you oppose?
Yeah, I oppose.
Okay,
Okay.
then.
Opposed.
I'll
then-
call the
Then you
roll.
have to read it then.
Edwin Kaufman,
Waive it.
Francis Mesro, yes. Michael Schenkel, no. Dan Coco,
Yes.
Charles Fitzpatrick,
Yes.
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 Yes, what?
Doug Myers,
Yes,
Yes, to waive.
No, I think it's important.
Deb Wolf,
Yes.
It's tricky.
Terry Jusigny.
Yes.
Motion passed by a majority of 7-1.
7-1. Item number 5, the approval of the sales and leases of the
Don't take my
Village
papers.
Association.
Okay.
I guess I'll turn this over to Francis.
Have a excuse me, please, I've shuffled my papers. And I apologize.
What are you trying to find?
Okay, November 28th, we're on the sales
November
leases.
21st meeting?
November 28th. The minutes of the November 21st meeting are not on the agenda because Mr. Jusigny made the unilateral decision that they were unacceptable, so we didn't put them on the
So what
agenda.
are you talking
We're on the Sales and Lease Committee
Yeah.
report right now.
That's all.
You didn't bring a copy?
Oh, I have a copy of that. On November 28th, there was a duly noticed meeting of the committee at which a quorum was present. Mr. Kaufman was unavailable. The committee approved a rollover lease for Cabana Unit 1 for $750 a month, a rollover lease for Orleans 2M and Efficiency for $575 a month, an annual lease for Bordeaux 2B, a one-bedroom unit for $850 a month, the sale of Orleans 3N, a one-bedroom unit for $18,000, a rollover lease for Orleans 2T for $1,100, it's a three-bedroom unit, approved an annual lease for Heidelberg 3L, a two-bedroom unit for $1,100, disapproved sale of Orleans 1R to a limited liability corporation, disapproved sale of Edelweiss 3M to a limited liability corporation, and disapproved sale of Marseille 2R to a limited liability corporation. The committee met again on December 7th and approved a seasonal lease for Nottingham 3Y, a one-bedroom for $3,600, the sale of Bordeaux 1M, an Efficiency for $23,900, approved a permanent occupancy application for Bordeaux 2G, approved a permanent occupancy application for Heidelberg 1H, approved a rollover lease for Edelweiss 3D, a one-bedroom unit for $800 a month, approved a rollover lease for St. Moritz 2R, an Efficiency unit for $850 a month, and approved a rollover lease for Marseille 3W, a two-bedroom unit for $950 a month. Approved a seasonal lease for Interlaken 1F, a one-bedroom unit for $4,200 a month.
Not a month, you don't need a
For the
month.
season.
Season.
Francis, on that one bedroom, 18,000?
Say that again?
On that one bedroom, 18,000, you said?
What's this?
Which one bedroom?
The land.
Yeah,
In Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there some extenuating circumstances there? It's like a low price.
We never heard of it.
I'll rent mine and go home.
It's on there.
it is what it is.
Was it a foreclosure?
I think it was a short sale.
No, it was not a short sale. It was,
It wasn't okay.
it was one of the bank things.
The bank-owned property?
The one-bedroom unit for $18,000. It was one of those distress sales.
May I make a correction to those minutes, please?
Surely, what is it, Edwin?
I believe you said limited liability corporation. It's limited liability company.
Okay, I'll correct that. Corporation Breed Company, thank you. Thank you for the correction. The committee would appreciate a motion to approve the actions of the committee as presented.
I I make a
But
motion.
you didn't answer Dan's question.
There's a bank sale.
Yeah, I
I can't
one more
hear.
question if I could.
Of course you can have a question, but let's make the motion, and they can ask all the
Did the
questions you want.
association get any of the back maintenance on that 18?
I don't remember the particulars of it, okay? I really don't.
Is the assessment paid on it? I mean, the bank paid the assessment, the owner?
Nobody remembers.
Okay.
Wow. It's interesting. When I was on sales and lease, Francis, you wanted every detail of every apartment.
I didn't
And now
ask.
that you're on sales and lease, you can't provide the most
I
basic.
never asked you for that. I think Michael did, and I think Charles did.
Francis, that's not true, you did.
I did too.
Well,
Yeah.
Michael
Okay.
did as well, but he's been consistent. He's wanting it at this time now as well. I mean,
I'm really sorry that I don't have the particulars on that.
if you could provide that maybe by email tomorrow, that would be.
I'll be happy to.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
happy to.
Thank you.
Is there a motion on the table, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve the sales on the leases.
Pardon?
I make a motion to approve the sales on the leases.
I second it.
Is there any objection? Carries unanimously. Here, I'll go to the next slide. Well, we're gonna have to get back to the property manager's report. She's on her way. She just sent me an email that she's on her way back from Boynton Beach. At this time, I'm gonna turn the microphone over to George to give the maintenance supervisor's report. Here you go, George.
Good evening, everybody. My report for this month is the more important thing is we're still doing an inspection every monthly and the roof, the garage and the pipe and the we
George, I can't
clean it
hear
up.
you. I'm so sorry.
Can we turn up
I
the
can't hear
volume?
you.
Thank you.
Testing, yes. We reporting is around the inspection for roofs, roof and we in all buildings. We clean it up. We are doing monthly service. Okay, and also we take care of the work orders every day around the jobs we're doing. With the light broken around the security company, the security help to us. Any lights is broken outside, and the next day we fix it all around, including inside building, outside the buildings. Also, we in progress at doing the job, and over there I put a tile in interlocking building. We started this week. Last week, we almost worked in 3 days in there. We're doing the stairways, you go up and put the tile. And also, we have in these 2 weeks, we have a big major leaking, so was broken water heater tanks. It was affected to many units. They have a big problem with water coming to each floor.
What building is that?
One was a Swedish building. One last night was Elderways. 2 weeks ago was Nottingham. The problem we have in this moment is I wanted to everybody understand. We have too many water heater tanks. Is over 20 years old, 30 years old. Yesterday when I go check and see what happened with the unit, the water heater tank exploded. And we have problems in second floor and first floor. When I see what day was put this tank, is 35 years old. Okay, you can see what the problems we have. Too many problems and okay, extend it. We have old lady in the second floor. When he's walking up and see the water, he filled up in the floor. I have to call 911 for take care of her. In the first floor, the more water has in the first floor, the man has mopping and pick up the water from the floor.
I have been cleaning for 2
He's the one in there.
because that.
Let me finish my report, okay? I like, please, this is very important for everybody. The people that rent the apartments, sale apartments, they supposed to have a paper sheet and the lease or rent or sales apartment. We buy inspection by the maintenance people by one board member and go over, see everything is fine, checking physical, what look at the units they have it. like water heater tank, air conditioner, very important problems. Not all the people, I don't care the wall, everything. I care the water heater tank, the air conditioning unit, the refrigerator, and the pipes in the need, bulbs, and all these things you have to approve, review. And the people, they don't want to do it, you have to push for charge the water heater tanks. If the tank is 20 years old, you know Spain won't live in 5 more years. We won't have any time it's going to explode with a lot of damage. That's my report. Any questions?
Yeah, George, the three units that had damaged water heater tanks, were people living in these units? Were they abandoned?
What happened last Sunday in the morning was the people living there, they sleep in there.
Okay, and what about the other two?
The other two, one was in the Nottingham, somebody's working in there. Okay, I go over there, I don't can find the key first of all for doing anything. What I did, I go out to the building, I close the water. The time it was probably 3 o'clock in the morning. I closed the water, I lived almost 3-4 hours, no water in the morning. At the unit was somebody working in there, he left the valve, bad valve, and the valve exploded.
So all 3 units are occupied units?
The second and the first floor, yes.
Okay,
All the units that's happened this time, it was somebody living there.
thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah, George, I have one, excuse me,
Yes,
before you do it. You started retiling the lobby of the interlocking.
Yes.
What was the reason to replace a very good, expensive tile for the current new tiling? Was there a reason why we went to that expense of replacing very good tile for the tile that we're putting on now? What was the reason behind
the tile we have I did this tile in the interlocking. It was 89 cents tile. It's not as expensive. One. Second is, remember, we're going to start with one tile. We have to put one glass tile only in all. In the lobby, in the stairways, in the elevator, second floor and third floor. It's not doing any tile and others. It's go completely different. Okay, that's where we started. That's the way we have to go this way, and we have the tile by ready for the interlocking.
George, you mean to tell me that we're changing the tile on the second and the third floor?
It's not tile, it's a carpet.
Yeah, but you're replacing it, I'm talking about the elevator lobbies. You're putting a tile.
Yes.
What has that got to do with the tile, excellent, beautiful tile that's in the lobby in the interlocking?
We try and uniform the place. Uniform. It's not for the law. It's only one color. We don't call different color. We want to put different colors, not match the color. And the side the tile we use is 16 inches. The other one is 12 by 12.
It's neither excellent nor beautiful.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if everybody understood what George was saying, but we've had a great many floods and water damage problems in the last couple months. We've had an average, probably in the last year, of more than 1 a week of preventable water damage problems, from water heaters, air conditioning drain lines, roof scuppers. All of this is preventable with preventive maintenance measures, all of which have been outlined as a required part of the transfer of any property here, particularly foreclosures that must upgrade to a standard approved by the board, which I have copies of. This has not been enforced for the last 2 years. So people buying these apartments are just not fixing them up, not changing the hot water heaters, not changing the toilets, not addressing the potential for leaks and floods. And our plumbing is 33, 34 years old. It isn't getting any younger, and it's in worse condition every year. Without preventive maintenance, these floods are going to continue to increase. And the potential for mold and major water damage from insurance and tying up our maintenance staff with all the work involved in addressing it is preventable. And the program that was implemented in August that would have prevented this has been stopped by our president, Mr. Tersigni.
I didn't stop.
But our
anything.
grass is green.
I didn't stop anything.
Yes, you did. I got all the emails to
All
show
you-
it.
all
Stop.
you-
It says that actually
All
your
you
words.
did- Get
Wait,
the
I have a
permission-
question.
The
Get the
program.
permission from the people to go into the unit.
George. Yes.
not going in my unit without my
But the
permission.
grass is green.
We don't need to go into your unit.
Wait, I have a
Go another
Wait,
800.
wait,
I have a question.
This, one more.
George
Go
has been
ahead.
here for how many years? Many, many years. Regardless of what board exists, a preventative maintenance should be standard. It should be, right? It should be void of any type of board. So my question is to George, what is the preventative maintenance?
Okay, the prevent maintenance, you go over inside the apartments and look at all the problems they have and make a report for each apartment, what the condition is the unit.
But there's more than just the individual apartments. What about, is there a preventative maintenance protocol for the buildings themselves?
We have it for the building. Most of the problems we have in this case is apartments. Everything's inside the sewer pipes, water lines.
What about the preventative maintenance for the roofs and the scuffers?
We do it. We clean the roof every month. That's we do.
month?
Yes.
Okay.
You have any leak? Somebody has leak in
No,
the
no, I
last
just
year?
want- I just
No,
wanna
that's
know.
part of my program and my job. We need.
What I see, the major problem is these old water heaters. They break and they flood the units. They flood the units below them, and if, we just had it happen in, where was it, the Heidelberg?
And you stopped us from going
You
into those
stopped us
units.
from going and
I
checking
didn't,
the water heater.
no, I just said ask the owner's permission or the
Bullshit.
occupant's permission to go in.
Bullshit.
You just can't walk in and.
We never did, never planned to, and it's all in writing that we would do it at the owner's convenience when they were present, and you
Do it.
stopped it anyway.
Do it.
Yeah, how many
Do it.
thousands of dollars of damage have we had since you stopped it?
I didn't stop
We're
anything.
gonna have more.
I said, don't go in without the permission of the
And we
unit
never
owner or
did.
the
We never,
occupant.
yeah. but-
That's all I asked.
Hey,
The
George,
program is very clear.
So, okay, I'll finish. Let me-
You're not
let
gonna
me-
go in my unit
Together.
without my.
Let's go. We have a plan. We have a
No way
plan.
would I let you.
They have to do that. We talking about many times. It's not the first time we talking. Many years.
3 years.
For years. That's plan is supposed to do that and check inspect. We do it
It's in
this
our
way.
condo
Why
doc.
we do it this way is right. You have this paper you have to put in the office.
Sure.
Anytime they want somebody wants to sell the apartment, we have to pick up this paper. All right, that's your apartment. That's the condition of your apartment. The water heater tank is no
We
good.
did it.
The valve is no good. The air conditioner is no good. Sorry, we no can rent it. Fix it
Let
first.
me ask you, what happened on the morning of August 24th? August 24th is the day we started the Water Conservation Flood Prevention Program. We went to the office to get the keys to the empty apartments, and what happened, George? Tell the truth.
Could you?
We got an order from Terry Gersigny and Maureen not to release the keys.
You're gonna go in people's unit without their permission?
Empty apartment.
They can empty
I was
apartments.
talking about vacant. No. We talking about the old apartments after we decide go to the empty.
Yeah.
We doing those
No
two
keys,
buildings.
right? They refused to give us the keys to do it.
But the bank owns.
On Terry's orders.
You can't go in someone's unit without.
Thank you
their
very
permission.
much. Bye.
hey, George,
No way.
Wait,
question. The other side of this which concerns me,
Yes, you can.
example of Nottingham,
Absolutely.
you've got somebody in there and we want unit owners
Not coming
to
in my unit.
refurbish the units.
Try to come in my unit.
But like with the
without my
Nottingham, you've got
permission.
people working in there that are probably not licensed.
We stopped the job over there.
Nothing's being permitted.
Yeah, we stopped the job and there is not doing anything. We're
Don't
working
go-
in there.
Don't believe anything that Terry Tersini tells you.
Wait a minute.
You know, we have it now in our docs, that when property is sold, it has to, the plumbing has to be upgraded to certain standards. Who is enforcing this when a property is transferred? Is anybody enforcing this?
No.
First of all, nobody. We have to go over. That's I say, when we have a sale,
So
at
nobody's
least,
doing it?
yeah. We know nobody. That's we have problems. And the people they rent the apartments, I want to tell you right now, I'm sorry, but they don't like to want to say. They buy units, use it for putting the village. Dishwasher use it, including water heaters use it. Air conditioning use it. No more new ones. Who control this? Nobody control. That's I need somebody want to rent the apartment, somebody want to sell the apartment. We have to control these units and see what they have inside. We agree, it's okay, it's new one, it's working fine. Go inspection, sign the paper. You know what? We don't sign the paper. You have to do the what we needed.
Come on, Terry, we're having a meeting.
Francis, we on the committee have the power, if there is such a policy, to make that a condition of approval of a lease.
We
And
have
that's
it in
what
our
we should implement that on the Sales and Leases Committee, so that,
Isn't that already in place?
Yeah, sure, of course
It's
it's
in place.
I
It's in
didn't know
place.
about that.
No, it was waived with the
Read
rest,
the
it
docs.
was waived with the rest of your moratorium.
Yeah, read